Hi guys, Michaela here with another episode of Call Her Boss. And today we're going to be speaking about manifestation, something that I'm sure a lot of people know about or have heard about or have researched. But I'm not sure a lot of people actually understand how to manifest correctly. So, through my experience and through speaking to my mentors and speaking to other people and doing some of my own research, I've realized that one of the most common mistakes that someone makes when they are trying to manifest is they're thinking of what they want. Now, the minute you use the word want and you start putting that into your head and into your thoughts, you're already creating automatically a lack of something. You're basically saying you don't have it. Now, when you say you want something and you're creating a lack of, the universe will not give it to you. Okay? So it's extremely important the way you word what you say, the way you think about what you want, and the way you feel when you think about what you want. Now, I'm laughing because I'm saying the word want, but you actually have to change that word want to your desire. Okay? The minute you change the wording, it changes the whole meaning of it. Okay? Number one. So, you have to change the way you think about it, the way you feel about it, and what exactly you say when you're manifesting. The other important part is to start acting how you want to be. You need to start bringing it into your everyday life. You need to start behaving in the manner of the person you want to become, the person that you desire to become, the position that you desire to be in. Every single day you wake up, you need to feel that way, you need to talk that way, you need to act that way. Now, a lot of people say you fake it until you make it, but it's not the case. You just need to feel it until you make it. Okay? And when you start to feel those feelings and that excitement and that joy that it brings you, thinking about what you can be and what you should be, automatically you are releasing that into the universe and you start bringing those things to fruition. Okay? But so important, guys, is to start thinking in a manner. If you want to be a CEO of a company, you need to start thinking like a CEO thinks. You need to start acting the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you deal with people, the way you think about things, the way you do your job. There's so many different aspects. Most people just maybe lay in bed once every third night and they think they're manifesting what they're gonna get or what they want or whatever the case is. But they don't think it, act it, feel it. Without those three factors, it's going to take you a much longer time to receive what it is that you desire. So it's so important to do it every single day. The next thing that comes in with this is discipline. Just like anything in life, you have to have discipline. If you do not have discipline, you're not going to manifest at the rate that you want to manifest. It goes back to the repetition of it, feeling it, thinking it, acting it every single day. Eventually, you're going to turn around and find yourself growing and becoming the person that you think and that you feel every single day. If it's just a thought in your head and you don't get the feeling and your body doesn't know and it's just in the near future, in the further future, it's going to be very hard to attain. Once you know the feeling, once you know how you need to act, once you understand the tasks that are involved, once you understand the way you need to carry yourself, you automatically bringing that to you. You're automatically drawing that to you. Okay? So very important. The other, probably the most important out of all, is the belief. Okay? Now, with a lot of people, they do not believe it. They say it, they say it, they say they wish, they want to, they whatever the case is, or they're going to. You even get people that say they are going to do this, they're going to make this much money, they're going to find a husband, they're going to be a CEO. But the sad reality is that they actually do not believe it themselves. Now, how can it become attainable if you do not believe it? And why is there a lack of belief in a human being and their manifestations and what they want? The reason is they fear. They are fearful. Okay? And when there's fear, it's very hard to believe. Okay? And what does fear come from? The lack of confidence, the lack of knowledge, the lack of understanding. So, although manifestation plays a huge role, if you haven't educated yourself, if you don't understand what you want, you're not going to be confident in it. And if you're not confident in it, you will not believe in it fully. And if you do not believe in it fully, it's not going to come to fruition. So it's extremely important to gain the knowledge, to take the time, to read the books, to listen to the people that inspire you, to set a clear goal of what you want. How do you achieve it? That's the knowledge. Once you know that, okay, and obviously you'll never know everything, but once you have a really good understanding of your goal and it's clearly set in your mind, you believe, you have the confidence that you have that knowledge that you need to create or to achieve that goal, you naturally will be able to gravitate towards it. Why? Because now you've got the knowledge, then you have the confidence, because without the knowledge you will not have the confidence. And once you have the confidence, that fear falls away because you know you can do it. A lot of the time people's manifestations or their goals are so widely spread, they're so ambiguous that it's very hard to attain it. If you don't have a clear set goal, you just say, oh, I want to make R1,000,000. Great. If you don't have the steps, the knowledge, how are you going to make the R1,000,000? What industry are you going to make that R1,000,000? How are you going to go about doing it? What are those steps? What does it look like in terms of how much you need to make in a month, in a day, in a week, whatever the case is? How much work do I need to put in? There's so many different counterparts to it. But if you don't understand how to achieve and attain your goal clearly, you're never going to be able to manifest because there's just too much going on and it's too vague. Number one. And number two, if you're not confident and you have that fear and you create that lack, you're not going to achieve with whatever you manifest, whatever your goals might be. So guys, so important. Please take it into account. A lot of people think manifestation doesn't work, but I promise you it does work. You got to feel it, you got to believe it, you got to speak it into the universe every single day. You've got to be confident, and you've also got to be willing to put in your side to achieve what you want. It's not just going to fall on your lap. It's not just going to happen because you're manifesting it. You've got to put in your side of the work. You've got to put in your part in order for the universe to give you their part or its part. So in totality, what I could say is make sure you are acting like that CEO, you're acting like that entrepreneur, you're acting like that teacher or the wife you want to be or the mentor you'd like to be. Start acting it every day. Start feeling it. Feel how nice it feels. Feel how excited you feel. Feel the satisfaction you get from it. And believe it. Make that time to learn. Once you're 100% confident, or at least 90% confident in what you want, you will lose that fear. You'll have the belief in yourself and you will be able to get whatever you want.